folks, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to give you a little blog of what's going on today at the shop. I'm on the little 1970 Ford Bronco. Painted this thing. I've done some paint corrections on it. So you've seen me do this before. I'm just giving you an update of what's going on in the shop. I'm gonna put this thing on time lapse and let you see what's going on and what I'm doing. Put on some cool music and just get out here and hammer down and get it done. So thanks for sticking around. Wait to the end and we'll show you what it looks like. Thanks a lot. All right, so I just went through the three-step 3M polishing procedure on the quarter panel of the little blue Bronco. I'll do this one more time after it's completely finished. Just did some paint corrections on it and fixing to go around to do the other side. I'm putting the wax and grease remover on it for two reasons. One reason is I'm trying to clean off the wet sanding residue, which is the clear coat that we've been sanding off. The second reason is to give it a buffed shine so that I can see if I missed any spots. And with the lights on it, you can see what it should look like if it was buffed back out. You can correct those spots before you get compound on it. I've had a couple of viewers notice me wearing glasses sometimes and sometimes I don't. Well, guys, I'm not young. So sometimes you have to have glasses. But I like to just say that the quickest way, in my case, to go from an amateur to a professional is just take off my glasses. Because then I can't see anything, and all of a sudden I'm a professional, and it's time to quit and put the car together. Put the glasses on and you'll realize that you've got a few more hours of work to do. So they're just reading glasses, and over the years I've started using them to do this tedious work, and unfortunately my eyes get used to them, enjoy them, and ask for more. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm on 2.0 right now. Today, we're still wet sanding, and we're gonna get ready to buff. But we're getting to the end of the Bronco. Hey, there's a special guest. Who is that? Let's go see. Hey, sweet pea. What, did you come to work? No? Come help me. Oh, she doesn't want to help. Look, I'm wet sanding to make it shiny and smooth. Yeah? Come see how smooth it is. Tell me if I missed a spot. I have to put my glasses on. Can you help me wipe it down? Here, wipe it down so that we can get it shiny. I see a spot I missed right there. Is it tough? Try it. Okay, back and forth. I see a couple of spots that still need just a little bit. You going back to ride your bike? You're not gonna talk, are you? Well, folks, I don't blame her. I don't want to do it either. It's best that I do this now because now I can actually reach the center of the hood without leaning over the fenders. It's kind of an advantage. The other advantage is if I mess up, go too far, I can repaint it without taking it back off. And that has happened. So let me keep standing. One more tip, if you're using a squirt bottle to keep your paper lubricated, I usually like to spray the paper down and wash off any kind of contaminants while I'm doing it, and I squirt my panel down. But also, don't hang it on the edge of your paint because this right here will scratch. Don't set it in the floor and then turn right around and set it on the paint or on a rag that you're probably going to wipe the paint down, because you're going to get contaminants on here. One little grain of anything is going to gouge your paint, like I've said before, and that's going to cause you to try to sand that out, and worst case, have to repaint. So I see a few more little spots that I'd like to hit. I'm at 3,000 grit right now. I've gone over it a couple of times, so I pretty much got all the sand and scratches out from the heavier papers. And I'm really starting to get ready for the compound. But if you can see, with that light right there, there's still a little bit of grain in that one little area where the light's at right now. We need to get that out. I laid off the edges up here. I didn't hit them with 1500. I hit them with 2500 and 3000 just to get out a little bit of the texture. You're not gonna have a lot of texture in those areas if you lay down the paint pretty slick, but it's real easy to burn through those edges. The edges on the side of the hood as well, and these little louvers back here in the back. This is a 70 Bronco, if anybody was wondering. The reason you have the texture is you lay down a sealer, which is kind of an eggshell texture, and then you're gonna lay your base down on top of that. If I lay down 3 coats of base, depending on how slick the outcome needs to be on a project, I may color sand that base and then clear it. But really what I'd rather do to keep it a little safer is to go ahead and put down my sealer, 3 coats of base, depending on the product that you're using, and the color. And then I will put down 2 coats of clear. Then I will dry sand those 2 coats of clear down really slick with 600, 800 grit. And then I'll hit it with another 2 coats of clear, which takes out 90% of the texture. And then I'll just top that clear off with a 2500, 3000 grit. You're using a lot of product that way, and some paint job pricing and your budget may not allow you to do that. So this case, it's sealer, 3 coats of base, 3 coats of clear, knock down about 1.25 coats of that clear with wet sanding and buffing, and then there you go. You've got a base and almost 2 coats of clear left over for a very long, durable paint job. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not a professional. But I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Well, if you're still watching, it means so much. So if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. But as always, thank you so much for your support. Get out in the garage and go make something. Till next time, thanks for watching Spanky's Hot Rods and Customs.